Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Okay. How are y'all doing today? What is it? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Tacos, tequilas, and teas. Okay. Look, y'all, I was confused because Christian Keys is saying all the things except the one thing we want him to say. And I'm like, can you just come out and say what that man did to you? Because because Christian Keys, I just can't. Then Cardi and Tasha K was still beefing even after we was watching them yesterday. Okay, we got some Meg news, some Mary J. Blige news, or whatever, and then a couple itty bitty things. We probably won't be here that long, child. Make sure that while you're here, that you are liking this video, okay, subscribing to the channel, okay, become a JayBird, okay, please and thank you, because you watching, why you ain't liking? If you hear you watching, why are you not subscribed? Okay, don't be no hater. Be a congratulator around here. Okay, we were live on yesterday. I was live on Friday. I guess so go watch any other video that I've already done that is on my channel. I would appreciate it. Okay, I'm trying my best to be as consistent as I can be. Okay, just as consistent as I can be. Okay, I'm trying to help myself by helping y'all, by helping me discuss the things going on in the world. Okay, but anyway, how y'all doing? Hello, everyone. Tell me a little itch in my throat. Okay. Hello to y'all. If y'all watching live, hi. Okay, if you watching the replay, hi. If you watching live, that's great. That's great, okay? But I also appreciate the people who come around here and then they be watching the replay. Okay, I appreciate both. And if you watch live and then you go back and watch a little bit more on the replay, that's even better. Okay, that's a double dip. Anyway, hello to my moderator, my members, JayBirds, no worries, and everything in between, child. Yes, please hit the like button. It is always appreciated. Okay, that's what y'all should do. That's what we're here for. It is only the 6th. Okay, it ain't the 13th, ain't the 12th, the 25th. It's the 6th day of a new year, and I'm like, what is y'all doing? What is going on? Y'all be tripping, child. And by y'all, I mean the people and whatnot. But again, hello, hello, hello to everyone. Now, look, when I did this thumbnail, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. I am upset that Christian Keys is all over TikTok, okay, talking all this stuff, okay, and he ain't got not near good photograph on Google. I Googled that man and I say, "Child, all the pictures is from like 15." I'm like, sir, you don't be out nowhere right now. It's like the same maybe 6 pictures, but they not the best. I said, girls, I had to try to find out a way to match his ass, okay, with the people. Couldn't find a man in black, couldn't find a man in blue. It was a random mistake. And I'm like, wow, a good picture of him in green. Couldn't find that damn picture of Sky black and green. Okay, I had to finagle his picture. And y'all don't even know, but I had to cut his head off, okay, and then replace it after I changed his suit color to mimic Tyler Perry's suit color. I said, child, look, I want y'all to know, I put in work for this one, okay, because I was like, Sky, how do you not? You always putting on clothes, and then I went to nigga page, and they really like he's taken down most of his stuff before 2023. Like the stuff on his page kind of starts with him and the old girl got married, AJ got married. But I'm like, do you know how hard it is to match a teal green suit to fucking Tyler Perry? Because the only good clear picture of Christian Keys, he's in green. Child. Anyway, I was upset. I was mad. Okay. Yes, my TV is on behind me. I usually have it off, but it's on the music channel or whatever. Because I was watching on Apple TV. I was watching the morning show. Paused the morning show and forgot, and so it was just like playing in the background. I can't wait to. I'm only on season 2 of the morning show. It's a really good show. Do not post no spoilers. I will burn you down. Okay. I don't want any spoilers of the show, but it's really, really good. Okay. Child, I said, January, what are you doing, girl? This my birthday month. My birthday next Friday. I just need folk to relax. Okay. I just need folk, child. Stop. Okay. I found sounds on StreamYard, child. They should have never gave me sounds. Anyway, but no, I need the people to calm the fuck down. Okay, calm the fuck down. Okay, it looked like he. Wait, where is that? It looked like yes. I put my thumbnail right on the shirt because I was upset with him. He was making me mad. He took the longest. The fact that I was able to find both Cardi B and Tasha K in gold, but child could only find the remnants of shit with Chris. I said, Christian, what are you doing? Okay. Um, you know, but I had to child, it was it was work. So I gotta make it work. I did this, I read this thumbnail 3 times. Okay. But I'm happy y'all like it. Because I'll be okay. Yes, it's some things around here, some things to talk about, some things to get into and whatnot. So let me go ahead and share my screen, child. Because again, I want to show all my shows. Child, look, it's Tuesday. The Rookie is back on tonight. Okay. High Potential is back on tonight. Doc is back on tonight. What else? Is one more, like 4 show. Oh, Will Trent's. Oh my God. So like my feel good, relax, relate, release shows are back tonight. So again, I don't want to be here too long, y'all. I don't because I wanna get to my stuff. Anyway, y'all, let's get into the thing. Okay. I need a vacation. I need a vacation. Anyway, I don't even like Jeezy. I like his music. Oh, was Abby back on? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yes, I watch Abbott. Let me see what. Let me look at what shows I watch that's back on this week. Let me see. Hold on. Cause I don't want to forget nothing. Cause I was pissed because yesterday my DVR, cause I have like regular like cable or whatever. I don't have. I also had apps too, but I was like, "Ooh, should I get YouTube TV?" And I'm like, "No," because I don't have time to be figuring shit out. I want to go to ABC, NBC, and 123 and record myself. See a high potential doc, the rookie. Wait, what is Will Trent back on? I don't see Will. I know. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, hold on. Is it back next week? Oh, it's back. Wait, hold. No, ma'am. No, did it come on at 8? Hold on, because I know it. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Will Trent came back on at 8. It's already recorded. So yeah, Will Trent, Doc, High Potential. Okay, the rookie, Chicago Med, Abbott. I do watch Sisters. Again, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Law and Order, all of the Law and Order, Special Victims. I watch Criminal. What's it called? Criminal Law and Order, Organized Crime, but that's not back on for some reason. The two 911 shows, Grey's Anatomy, bitch, and RuPaul's Drag Race. Again, those are my shows per week. Oh yeah, The Pit. I watched The Pit on. It's on Max. Okay, so yeah, I watched the stuff. But just for love here, and I haven't heard about it. Have not heard about it. You usually, okay. If it's not on the news, like the try to stroll the news, I don't really see that much stuff or whatever. But I'm pretty sure about it. I may discuss it tomorrow, but I don't know nothing about it yet. Anyway, again, like the video. Let's get to. But first, I want to go to my TikTok because I was like, sometime I be sharing stuff, but I be having stuff on on here too. Now, to me, I just feel like this is just a little funny. Okay, hold on, let me watch it because I think people have to sometimes realize they're stupid. And this lady who's on a plane, okay, and she is upset. Okay, she is upset. Okay, because she don't want her grandchild to die. Okay, now listen.
If you could put those peanuts away as soon as possible. I'm going to get the stewardess right
now. Ma'am, if my peanuts across the aisle, a crumb happens to get on you, and you travel it all the way to visit your granddaughter, and your granddaughter dies, maybe, just maybe, your granddaughter's not meant to be alive.
Oh my God!
All right.
Oh my God!
First of all, when I first seen this clip, I was like, did he wish death upon the granddaughter? But the white Karen lady who's sitting in full-fledged row across the hall, okay? She in classroom A, he in classroom B, okay? She said, hey, sir, over there, nowhere near me. My granddaughter, who ain't on this plane, okay, I'm going to visit my granddaughter, okay? She is allergic to the peanuts, okay? To you, man, who ain't nowhere near me, can you please put your peanuts away? Because I don't want your peanuts to kill my granddaughter. And he said, well, ma'am, if the peanuts I'm eating over here, nowhere near you, if a crumb happens to get onto you, okay, and it gets your granddaughter, maybe she wasn't supposed to live. She was supposed to die.
I know. No, did you hear what he just said?
I'm sorry. What's happening?
Oh my God, he just insulted my granddaughter and said he wanted her to die.
I wasn't insulting her. I didn't say I wanted her to die, but the irony that your granddaughter is allergic to nuts when you're nuts.
Oh. And she don't die regardless. Okay, if she's allergic to the nuts and her grandmama is nuts, she gonna die one way or the other. Okay, I was like, sometimes leave people alone. That man Peanuts ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, the fact that on the spot he thought about, well, ma'am, if my Peanuts over here get on you, she's supposed to die. And I can't control that's God. Okay, that is God.
I really need this man to be escorted.
She just laughed. She laughed. She smiled at that.
Really appreciate if you could put those.
It's him looking like, bitch, what? My Peanuts? My Peanuts over here? And when I seen part 1 as well, part 1, she had to ask the man in the black hat to tap the lady in the with the white shirt, to tap the other man with the peanuts. She couldn't even get to the man her damn self. You had to ask 2 people to get that man's attention for you to say, hey, can you stop
Peanuts away as soon as possible. I'm gonna get the stewardess right.
Manager, I need a manager. I'm gonna push for the manager.
Ma'am, if my peanuts across the aisle, a crumb happens to get on you, and you travel it all the way to visit your granddaughter, and your granddaughter dies, maybe, just maybe, your granddaughter's not meant to be alive.
Oh my God!
All right.
Oh my God! No! Did you hear what he just said?
And I agree. Okay, I fully agree. Okay, you can't be. I can't fight God's plans. I can't fight His plans. Anyway, okay. I thought it was funny. Also, okay, where is it at? This right here. Okay, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I need people to understand. Okay, you can't be running from the. When I tell you, I be watching all the police. I be watching all of them. But when I see this one, this to me is instant karma. Okay, you can't be right here stealing and running.
Over there.
Wow.
Come here.
Let's like. Stop. How you running from the police and you don't see the pole?
Don't buck. Over there.
Wow.
Come here.
Let's like. Stop. And I promise y'all, I would be the man laughing because, bitch, how you ain't see the pole? The pole right there. Okay, a part of running. I guess I don't know how to run police. A part of running from the police should be watch where you're going. I need a phone. Tasha. Please don't hit me. I need to do my thing. I'm playing my phone. Hang on, wait. I saw my team.
Okay. Put it behind you. Behind. All right.
Now, who was them other people? What are y'all doing? Is it a group effort?
Stop resisting. You got 3 of us here. All right. Good. All right.
Wait, put my keys.
Here. All right. Hey, I'm taking this out of her hand because it keeps ringing.
Shouldn't have ran, huh?
I
need this one
let
for
go.
my mom.
Nope. We're not doing that. All right. I will bend this back if we have to.
My
all right,
mom.
Here we go. Stay under that because I don't want her to. Okay.
He must be like an undercover cop who watch folks steal.
Drop.
Me on, please.
I didn't see you drop. Oh.
My mom, I need to call my mom, please.
Absolutely.
Please don't take me. Where you going? I didn't do nothing, man. I just was trying to contact to see what's going on. Now she's arrested. You can't be stealing and running in the polls. Okay. Every time I watch, I'm like, why y'all running? You gonna still go to jail. Also, remember that lady, the lady who was in was it Kroger Meyer, the wife who said, not my husband. Y'all can't be asking my husband to hand y'all stuff off the top shelf. Well, that wife now has merchandise. Okay, she made some shirts. She has not my husband, mugs and shirts, and she also have a. Did you ask the wife yet? I was like, now man, who asked for this? But you know what? If your video goes viral, you're supposed to make merch. I guess I don't know. Okay, but if y'all care, that lady now has merch. Get your not the daddy, not the mama merch from her. Okay, what a picture. What thing at? Let me go to it. Hold on. This lady.
I'm in Kroger, and you would not believe the audacity some people have. Me and my husband are in the shopping. My husband, the baby. Mr. Baby, the baby. We in Kroger shopping. We on the aisle now. I'm looking at stuff, and this woman is with another woman, and she's like, "Sir, excuse me, sir, can you reach this off the top shelf for me? We're short." I look at them. I look at him. He look at me. He said, "Boo."
Or she cut her comments off. Why she cut her comments off? She was on Big Bold and Bad before. Who can divorce? Who can divorce? Somebody? Anyway, yeah, y'all go get that lady shirt. She telling y'all I got all the shirts. Okay, I got the men's shirts, the women's shirts, or whatever. I got shirts on deck. I said I got some now. But now let's go to Instagram. Okay, let's go to Instagram. Now it's a few weird stories. Why is Brene on TV? Brene, who was on Tamron Hall, she married that man, and then the man's ex-wife sued her, and she now owed that lady like 1.7 million. Is it 1.7 million or whatever? She was on Dr. Phil. I didn't know Dr. Phil still came up. I thought the show was canceled. His show not canceled. Dr. Phil was not as soft-handed, okay, not as accommodating of their bullshit like when it was on Tamron Hall.
But it led me to go there. They were okay with me going. She reached out, said it was okay. So I was there for a week.
What you said, it led me to go in there. What's the
Dr. Phil old now? Is he 80?
So I'm Tim and
now at least why she wasn't wearing these clothes to the courts? Titties is covered like they're supposed to be when you out in public.
His wife. They allowed me to stay at their home for that week.
Okay.
During that week, I'm not a drinker. I'm not an alcoholic. I did drink. I was under the influence.
I'm not a drinker, but I was drinking.
And I took Tim's phone and I created a video of myself talking gibberish in the video.
Gibberish. What's the gibberish? Gibberish means you're saying stuff that no one can understand. You're not speaking English. It is a made-up language. That's gibberish.
That was one. It was inappropriate, absolutely.
What were you saying?
If I can recall, I couldn't wait to be Mrs. Montague, which I am now. It was a lot of like, oh, I love you, these type of videos.
So you want us to believe that you stayed at the people's house for a week. You then took that man's phone and you made a video on his phone. So I can't wait to be your wife. I love you, but you and that man wasn't fucking. What person goes to their friend's house and put "I love you" videos in their phone if you not fucking the lady husband?
That was what I said in the video.
About
Tim.
His husband.
Yes.
Yes, about someone else's. Because it's the crazy part of Brene keeps trying to separate the fact that Tim was Akira's husband while she was doing all this shit, but she wants us to believe that while she was doing this stuff to and with Akira's husband, she didn't want Akira's husband, even though she's now married to Akira's husband.
About Tim.
While you were staying in her house.
Correct. As I stated, that was one. I'm not ashamed. it was inappropriate. And I stated to that in court. It was very inappropriate. That was one of the videos.
If I find a video of some lady in my husband's phone, I'm beating my husband's ass, divorcing him, and I may trip her downstairs.
The second video was I was in the bathroom filming myself brushing my teeth. Tim came behind me and I did a little dance, and that was the end of that video.
Why are you dancing on somebody else's husband? So it's the weirdest thing. Now, it was a full, they did a full interview with her, and Tim was there too. And at one point, Dr. Phil asked, "What did Tim, did you cheat on Akira with anybody else?" You know, he said, "Well, yeah, you know, I didn't have sex with anybody. You know what? Let me, if I can find it. It wasn't sex with anybody." Let's see, Dr. Phil and Brene. Boom. No, we're Brene, man. Because when he asked Tim if he was cheating, and Tim was like, "Well, no, I wasn't cheating on Akira. We did separate. We were living in two separate counties for a while, and I did like talk to and mess with, you know, about 10 or less women, but I didn't have sex with any of the women." So you want us to believe that while you were separated from your wife, you messed with about 10 women, but you didn't bang any of them? But you married? Is this it? Hold on, let me see. I want. Let me see if they can do this one.
End of the message, she said, "It was a test and y'all failed miserably." That's what she referring to. There was a conversation had between her and I, and also Tim. We all had a conversation about what's our next moves. She informed me, she told me that she wanted me to be with Tim. Because
if you already fucking my husband, you can have him. Okay? If you already banging my husband, you can have him. I don't want him anymore. But it's not me giving you permission to cheat with my you already cheated.
She knew that her marriage was over and they were done. The divorce was happening. And she said, I trust you, Brene, and I want you to be with Tim because I know that my children will be safe with you because I trust you with my children. I trust that you will take care of Tim because I could not take care of him.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure that Tim is gonna cheat on Brene. I don't know when. He probably already did. But the fact that you know that man cheated on his wife, what makes you think he not gonna cheat on you anyway? They irk my nerves. Let's get to. I seen a story a few days ago about the fire up in the Swiss Alps, killed by 40 people. When I seen the footage of the fire, and I see the fire burning up the ceiling, but I'm like, why wasn't nobody moving? Why was people still standing around there recording the fire? Why do y'all think fire don't burn? Now, I'm not saying none of the 100 people deserve to die. I'm not saying that. That's a horrible tragedy. But if there is a fire in a home, in a building, and you see the fire start, why are you still standing around there partying as if you're fireproof? Okay. If I see my house smoking, I'm running. I gotta go. I have to leave. And there was footage of people like when a fire, because so they had like sparklers, you know, up and party, yay, party, yeah, woo, woo. And so the sparklers caught the ceiling on fire. But as you see, they're recording the fire. Okay, there are people recording the bitch. I'm not a firefighter. If you ever see a fire, bitch, run. Okay. And this man probably killed his wife. I have never, we watch so many like, true crime documentaries or whatever. And I feel like this man absolutely know where his wife was at.
Chicago police are looking for your help tonight to find a missing teacher. She was last seen leaving her house in the city's Bronzeville neighborhood. We spoke with her family today. NBC5's Charlie Wojciechowski is going to join us live now at Healy Elementary School, where she taught, and he has more details on her disappearance. Charlie.
Well, actually, Allison, Linda Brown was set to return to Healy Elementary today after a long medical leave, but that didn't happen. Instead, over the weekend, she went to an appointment, a long-standing appointment. She never got to that appointment, and right now her family is trying to do everything they can just to find her.
Are you sure?
Linda Brown was last seen here near her home on the 4500 block of South Martin Luther King Drive, January 3rd.
I'm terrified, man.
Now that's a husband. Okay. Now I've seen plenty of scared husbands, plenty of scared spouses. You know what I'm saying? I have never seen a concerned spouse who ain't did nothing like this.
I'm just shaking, man. I just need my wife home, man. Seriously. I need my wife home.
Her husband standing with her family tonight, reaching out in hopes that somebody has seen her.
She had a phone, she had a purse, and credit cards, but we don't know where she is.
Brown was on her way to Wicker Park, where she had a long-standing appointment with an acupuncturist. She never arrived.
It's not like her to just disappear. Like, we don't know. We got family, I got family, that are helping to look, a lot of support. The teachers and everybody else is helping to look for her.
Now they're putting out online alerts like this one, while her school colleagues are helping in the search. Brown, her family says, may be in need of medical help.
She's in constant contact with me. She never leaves Antoine's side without him knowing where she's going. It's just not like her.
Linda Brown was last seen wearing a long, puffy black coat and shiny UGG-style boots. She was driving a 2021 blue Honda Civic with license plate CX57470.
Please approach her. Ask her, do she need help? She has her phone. Her phone is still ringing. So if you do see her, please approach her and call detectives. Call 911, please, if you see her.
This is the weird part about, one, if her phone is on, why can't y'all track her phone? Like, is it a track phone? Is it an Obama phone? Okay. The fact he can't, where is it? When he was trying to look at the camera and he couldn't make eye contact, I'm like, sir, you look guilty. And who says, yeah, she was here, and she left with her phone, her purse, and credit cards. Like, why mention credit cards as if that ain't in your purse? Did she have some breath mints? Did she have a keychain? Did she have some lipstick? Like, who says her phone, her purse, and some credit cards? It feel like you want us to believe she out the blue left, and I don't know where she at. I don't know. I miss her. I miss her whole bunch. Sir, did you kill her? What her body at? It's awkward.
Linda Brown was last seen here near her home on the 4500 block of South.
Where the camera's at? Does the camera show her leaving?
South Martin Luther King Drive, January 3rd.
I'm terrified, man. I'm just shaking, man. I just need my wife home, man. Seriously. I need my wife home.
Her husband standing with her family tonight, reaching out in hopes that
ain't no tears, child. Look, at the end of the day, Linda dead. Okay, Linda gone. Okay, Antoine and probably that friend who said she never leaves Antoine's side, which probably mean Antoine killed her. Now I'm not wishing no death on anyone, but when someone said, "Hey, my wife is missing," and they seem like they don't really want her to come home. It usually means so in about a couple of days, okay, the same way when that white couple was they Mexican. Was they Mexican? The Mexican couple, like, oh, I went to the store and a Mexican came and hit me in the head and said, "Hola, hola," and took my baby. And come find out they killed the baby. This remind me of that. People coming and saying, "Oh, I don't know what happened." You happened. So I'm betting money in about 2-3 days we're gonna see somebody getting arrested. Okay, now this person probably is young, okay, and don't have any idea who Lisa Left Eye Lopez is. Okay, a woman charged because she burnt her boyfriend's clothes and then damn near burnt down the building of the apartment.
Good evening to you. I'm Caroline Collins. Welcome to the news at 9. A domestic disturbance sparks a major apartment fire in Northeast Harris County, damaging more than a dozen units and sending a firefighter to the hospital. Fox 26's Carrie Spelger is live at the South Lake Village Apartments with what happened here.
Yeah, Caroline, it all started at this apartment complex around noon. That is when firefighters say they first got the call about the domestic disturbance. They found a fire when they arrived after a woman lit her boyfriend's clothes on fire in a barbecue pit on their balcony.
Now, first of all, most apartments, you're not even supposed to have barbecue grill for this exact reason. Okay, it starts fires. Now, if y'all are old enough to remember when Lisa Left Eye Lopez, okay, was dating, was his name Andre? When she had a boyfriend, okay, and he was hanging out and she was upset and she came home that one time and seen all them new shoes and he ain't about her not nan pair of new shoes and she had pissed and set that man's shoes on fire and burnt down that man's whole house because the tub was a new tub. If you have not learned nothing from TLC besides don't be chasing waterfalls, you should not set anyone's stuff on fire in the house. Now, look, I set clothes on fire one time, okay, back in 2000 and something. Okay, I was maybe, I don't know, I was like in my, maybe 20. And my ex, Jamar, maybe rest in peace, he's dead now, but Jamar had some clothes and he pissed me off, and I was smart enough to take the clothes outside. Okay, you pour some barbecue, not probably some lighter fluid, okay, on the clothes outside on the cement, away from any house, the grass and all that shit. Set his shit on fire. Okay. Because he pissed me off. He came home and then he had left back out. He was gone too long. And he went to go visit his baby mama. And that's an old bitch. Old hoe. Okay. He came back and the new clothes Jamar had just bought himself was burning up in front of his house. In the driveway, his friend Chris was like, "Oh my God, Jay, what did you..." He played too much. He was gone too long. Hoe. Because I learned from Lisa Left Eye. I knew you don't burn nobody's shit up in the house. You take it outside for the flame to go outside. Just saying.
Now, authorities say she believed the fire was out, but it relit and quickly spread through the building. In total, 13 apartment units were damaged by fire.
You, bitch, Jody and Yvette up there fussing. Yvette burned up Jody's shit, and you end up burning up 13 other apartments because of your stuff, ho. You got fired down to my place. That's why for me, if y'all fussing too much, I'm caught. 911. Yeah. Jody and Yvette up there fighting. I just heard a body slam. Can you please come? Because I don't want my... Now, I have renter's insurance. I'm okay. But I would be livid if I'm at work and I get a call that my apartment is on fire because fucking Jody and Yvette up there fighting.
And smoke. The damage so severe that the second floor collapsed into the first.
You destroyed a whole apartment complex because you wanted to set your man's stuff on burn up. The clothes was burnt. Girl, now you going to jail.
Earlier when they had left, I guess they thought they had put it all the way out, but it started back up. It's probably like sparked back up a little. Then boom, they came back out here working again to put the fire out.
Neighbors reported a small fire that had rekindled from the earlier fire today. Came out, and while we were investigating the fire, found some small hot spots. The guys were going in to check it out, and one of them felt the floor that was collapsed. That had a hole in the floor.
Not you didn't injured a firefighter, and you can't set stuff on fire and leave. Okay? Smokey the Bear said you got to prevent the forest fires. Okay?
He's being transported to the hospital right now. Stable condition.
That firefighter was taken to Memorial Hermann, and as you heard there, he is in stable condition. Fortunately, no residents were hurt as firefighters continued to work on this blaze just behind me. I'm Kara Spelger, Fox 26 News.
But I would be pissed because that being all is smoke inhalation. My clothes are all smoky. My favorite boots burnt up. Bitch, I got purses and shit. Girl, I would be pissed. I would be livid. Don't try to be burning other like stuff in the house. Take it outside. Okay, outside. Away from anything else. So now she has burned up her apartment, 13 other apartments, one hurt firefighter. We're going to hope and pray the other people in the apartment had renter's insurance because this would not be on the complex. Bitch, we got to fight. We have to squabble, okay? Also, I don't know why so many people run from the police. This man was being apprehended by the police here in Livonia, okay? This fool tried to jump in a moving car. Now, what is you doing? What is you doing? Now you wet, you cold, you hurt, your ankle hurt, your buttocks hurt, that hip bone gonna be hurting too. You're gonna probably have a fucking flu because it's cold outside. It was cold and rainy here in Detroit. Okay, why would you attempt to jump in the moving cars? People stupid. Okay, people is dumb. Also more dumb stuff. Now we're not making fun of anybody who is losing their lives, okay? But I just need folk to get some shit is stupid and you should do dumb things, okay? Indiana man arrested for allegedly killing his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend's brother. Okay? Ex-boyfriend arrested for allegedly killing his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend's brother. Because he said, I'm going to kill whoever you date next.
19-year-old man went after his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend, but instead killed his brother. Quote,
which is insane because I don't have shit to do with nothing you and him got going on, lady. You date, and this is also why we have to be careful who we date. Because who we date affects us and anyone around us. That nigga probably never thought because of who my brother date, I'm not dead.
In the front door before I kill somebody is what court documents say Antoine Hayes yelled that morning, visibly clutching a pistol with an extended magazine. Documents say he then fired shots through a window, climbed inside, and killed Kenneth Murph Jr.
This case is a heartbreaking one. We have a 23-year-old man who was allegedly murdered by a 19-year-old man. These are young lives.
Also inside the home was Hayes' ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend. She told police Hayes threatened to kill whoever she dated next, but she never expected him to follow through.
You have one, look, y'all know the bad guy was insane. Okay, my ex from we dated from when I was 19. No, I was 17. He was 19. From when I was 17 until I was like 25, he was an absolute insane person. He shot at me one time because he said, if I see you with anybody, I'ma kill him. And the only reason me and the dude did not get shot because my friend grabbed the gun. And so the shot went up in the air. So when someone tells you, hey, I'm crazy and I'm going to do something crazy, you can't not believe them. You need to believe them.
She reported feeling confused and afraid after the shooting when he ordered her to drive him away from the scene. IMPD encourages anyone facing even the threat of domestic violence to report it.
Anybody who is struggling with this or knows somebody that's struggling with this, know that you're not alone. That's the most important thing. You are not alone.
Police say a warrant was issued days after the murder, and detectives relentlessly pursued Hayes for 7 weeks until he turned himself in on New Year's Day.
His ass need to be arrested, okay? Child, I have... that's why I'm so calm and chill now. I've lived, okay? I should probably be dead. Okay? This was insane shit I went through. But the fact that this fool threatened, and this is the fact that he didn't even want her dead. You want to kill whoever I'm with? Like, why? But again, stupid, dumb, 19-year-old, okay, then killed the 23-year-old brother. Okay, which also means I don't want to go over anybody's house because I don't know what you got going on. So I'm over here with my brother. We chilling. Your crazy ex-man come around here, he kill me, and I ain't even fuck you. Now, I'm happy he locked up, though.
A 19-year-old man went after his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend, but instead killed his brother.
I hope they beat him up in prison. Okay, because why? Anyway, this stupidness, dumbness, childishness, okay? Now, I think that was the last little thing. Because I didn't care about the rest of the stuff. Y'all take 30 good seconds, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like the video, and then we'll get into the other people and whatnot, the celebrity peoples. And we're back. Child Nick Cannon, you know, this foolishness around here. Nick, people be on Snapchat for real. I think it's so weird. I'm not Snapchat. Like it's gone. Nick's baby mama number, I think she may be number 9. I think she's like the 9th baby or whatever. The Bree girl. Bree is always trying to, in my opinion, prove her and Nick is a happy, relatable, in love couple, despite him consistently also being seen, okay, with the other baby mamas around here. But she posted on the Snapchat, I'm not proving anything. I love my family. I love my partner. I love all his kids, and I welcome and accept any mothers. I was like, now who posts that kind of shit? Like, at what point in life, you know what? I gotta let folk know that I am not here to prove anything to any. I need them to know. Okay, I am a sane person. I am not gonna prove anything. I know I may have the 13th, the 8th, the 9th. I don't know which kid he is. I may have number child cinco of Nick Cannon's brood. Okay, but I love my partner, and that is a form of delusion I don't want to be a part of, because usually, if you're really a part of this harem that's happy and healthy, you're not explaining anything to anyone. Okay? You're not explaining anything to anyone. Come on, I clown emoji. All I read was, I know I'm dumb. Who cares if I'm dumb? This is my dumb life, so let me be dumb in it. Yes. Okay. Y'all move. I got it. Toss brick. Okay. Now I went to her page on the Eye of the G. Okay, it's an Eye of the G. And again, Bree, is it Tessie? Is Tessie or a Ticey? I don't know. But again, she be posted, child. The reason people say that she's always trying to prove stuff, she's one of the only mothers that consistently post her and Nick in this couple like way. So it feels like she wants to prove, no, we're together. I know I had baby number 8 or 9. I don't know. I know that, but again, he loves me. And that's also Nick with his older 2 kids. His 2 kids with Mariah. Okay. And even her having to say, and I love the other moms. Girl, when? Now I don't think we've ever seen a picture of any of the moms together. I don't think so, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she is consistently like, yes, it's me and my man, my baby. Okay, is he dicking you down? I guess so, child. But again, that's her man, her partner. Okay, even if she's sharing him, that's her prerogative. Okay, I'm gonna take these family pictures, and again, it's great to have these memories for your kid when he gets older. Okay, but is it delusional? I think it is. But anyway, y'all, that's her man, and she loves him. Serena Williams' husband, is it Olympic? No, Alexis. Yeah, Alexis. He is defending his wife. Okay, he like, get out of my wife's business, bitch. Now, a lot of folks over time have said, oh, Serena has been bleaching. Her skin is different. She's whitewashing. Okay, or stuff, whatever. So I've heard the whole Serena's bleaching thing. Alexa said, leave my wife alone. Okay. Someone put a little story here. Okay? He said, where are all the comments from idiots who don't understand how photography lighting works? This is the thing. He's supposed to defend his wife. Okay. I don't believe Serena had any skin bleaching. I never felt she had skin bleaching. However, I think a combination of her not being out in the sun as much, she's a bit older right now. She has, sometimes she has better makeup artist or whatever. I think she's not as tan as she used to be when she was in the sun playing tennis all goddamn day. Okay. Now, do I also feel like sometimes she has horrible makeup? Yes. Do I feel like sometimes she looks lighter because of using lighter makeup? Yes. Both is true. I don't think it has anything to do with skin bleaching, but sometimes she does have the wrong makeup people. So if you need to get you a makeup artist who can properly beat your face with makeup that matches your skin tone. It'd be a plethora of things, but it's not, she's not bleaching her skin. She isn't. And I don't think she wants to be white either, because she has to have a white husband. I still think she's very much so pro-black. But however, her makeup is not the best sometimes. And again, she's, if you're a tennis player and you're out here in the world and you're out in the sun for hours and hours and hours, you will get a tan because you're outside, ho. And she ain't outside no more. Okay. But shout out to her husband for saying, bitch, down on my watch. I love my wife. Comedian Amy Schumer is getting divorced. Now, I did not even know she was married. I did not. Or maybe I did know. Because she had a baby recently, I believe. I think she did. Okay. Her and her husband, Chris Fisher, have been together for 7 years, was married for 7 years. Okay. The father comes 1 month after her, she publicly confirmed that they separated. Okay. So again, they're not together. They have a 6-year-old son named Gene. Gene is such a weird name to me. A baby named Gene. It's an old man name. Anyway, congrats on the divorce. Because sometimes it's needed. Sometimes you don't want to be bothered. Okay. Also, congrats to Mary J. Blige. Right, she has a double stack of congratulations. One, she has another movie on the way with Lifetime TV. This one is based on her song "Be Happy." All I really want is to be happy. Find the love that's it would be so. Anyway, yeah, the "Be Happy" song will be a movie we see with with Tisha Campbell, okay, Mekhi Phifer, and also Russell Hornsby. These are some good actors. Okay, these are some good actors. I like it. I didn't watch the last one. The last one, it was that Real Love movie they did. And I think it was another one. I may watch this one because I like Tashina. I don't like Tashina. I like Tisha. I like Mekhi. I like Russell. So this will be on Saturday, February the 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. No, 8 Central. Is it 8 Central? I don't know. 8 o'clock. Okay. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna probably review it as well. We're gonna see. But that's one congrats, okay, to Mary J. Blige. Because again, this is her movie stuff with Lifetime. Okay. Also, remember when Misa was suing Mary J. Blige? Okay, because she wanted my man and want my man to sign to her, and I'm still for $5 million. Anyway, the judge said not today, bitch. Okay, Misa was suing for I believe it was $5 million. She was claiming that Mary J. Blige tried to poach her artist, Vado. Was it Vado? It was Vado. Who don't nobody know. Okay. The judge said not today. Okay. The judge dismissed the lawsuit by Mr. Hilton per court documents. It was dismissed with prejudice. No, without prejudice, meaning, without prejudice means, okay, the claims were not evaluated on their merits and may be refiled at a later date. So she can refile the lawsuit, but basically, this was some bullshit. Get out of my court. Okay, it's not supposed to be here. It is some bullshit. Okay. So again, she can refile, but whatever. The court records indicate that the judge referenced the lack of follow-up activity in the case when issuing the dismissal order, meaning you was on some bull stuff. Lisa, I could never see myself suing my friend of over 20, 30 years over some dude who I think can rap. What do you mean? What do you mean? And this is the thing. If Misa would have said, I got the next great rapper who's fresh in these streets, he's young, he's talented. Vada was an old, washed up 40-year-old rapper. And you chose to sue Mary J. Blige, your good friend. Oh, she tried to poach him. Don't nobody want that man. And don't refile it. So congrats to Mary J. Blige the second time, because who got time for the bullshit? Okay. Now look, the foolishness of Jamal Bryant and the backlash he's been getting because of his wife, Dr. Carrie. This other preacher, okay, Bishop Patrick Wooden, is it Wooden or Wooden? Saying Jamal presented his wife like a $2 whore. Hold on. Let's listen.
A preacher.
Now I want to say this as well. Okay. Jamal had every right to respond to the negativity his wife was getting and the hate that she was getting because of her dress. So Jamal had a right to defend his wife. Okay, it's his wife. Any other pastor who is like then in the pulpit at church in the sanctuary discussing something that had nothing to do with you, sir, what are you doing?
Preacher presented his wife the other day, and I guess you call that a flesh-colored dress. I don't know. It's black dress and flesh color. It gives the illusion that she's not wearing anything underneath. And I heard the preacher when he defended her dress by saying, first of all, he bought the dress. And then he said, I want to address people who don't know anything, who haven't been anywhere, who don't know nothing. So I guess our objection to a man of the cloth presenting his wife in public looking like a $2 whore.
A $2 whore. Now, this is my issue. It's the fact that people are degrading Carrie based on a dress she wore to a fundraiser for HBCUs. For another pastor to say she looked like a $2 whore.
Two. At least two. Now, I didn't say she was. I'm not talking about her. My statement is not about her.
Mm-mm. What we not gonna do is wrap up the insult and say, well, I'm not talking about her. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because nothing about what she wore gave $2 whore. Nothing. You can't say he got his wife, and the fact that they're making it seem as if Carrie don't have her own mind, her own brain, her own wardrobe to dress herself. If she didn't want to wear it, she wouldn't have wore it.
My statement is about him. I said he presented his wife, and he said he bought the dress.
He probably also bought the panties and the bra.
Those are his words, not mine. There is nothing classy about that. There's nothing modest about that. He said we haven't been anywhere. What I would like to know is where have you been? Where did he go? So I'll make sure that I never go there, because I don't want to go anywhere and I come back with that kind of a notion. Now, I will say this, and this is a comment about my wife, not his wife. This is a comment about my wife. Two, my wife wouldn't have done it.
Well, guess what? Jamal told you, you ain't married to her. She's married to me. But again, people like to have this notion that, oh, if you are a preacher's wife, you can only wear this. You can only dress like this. If you can't cover from head to toe. Can't cover from head to toe. And if not, you look like a $2 whore, and your husband presents you as a whore because you wore a dress to a charity function that did not show not nan part of the body. And I said before, they keep using pictures that has the flash on it, which is not how the dress looks in person.
No matter what I say, she just would have said, honey, I'll wear this for you.
And if y'all think Jamal saying that he bought the dress means he picked the dress out, no, he paid for the dress. I don't think Jamal is out here buying Carrie's clothes. Okay? I don't think that he is dressing her at all. His point in saying I bought the dress means I paid for it. It came out my pocket.
I wear this for you at home when we know the grandkids aren't coming.
If your grandkids don't see granddaddy lusting after grandma because she's a beautiful woman, but your grandkids don't know what love looks like. You are supposed to see your aunts and uncles and grandparents and parents. You're supposed to see them in loving relationships. They were not there fucking. They wasn't out there banging.
Because there is such a thing as decency. Decency. Y'all don't like me. But in public.
Oh, God. But this is why. Okay. This is why. If you don't like it, then don't wear it. If you don't like Jamal Bryant as a pastor, then don't go to a church. If you don't like how he pastors or whatever, then don't go to his church. But for people to want, it's the same thing as if you don't want to have an abortion, then don't you have no abortion. You can't tell me what to do my uterus. If you don't want your wife wearing a dress like that, then don't let your wife wear one, or a lot, whatever. People have this notion that if you don't like something, then they can't do it. If it's not hurting anyone, if it's not harming anyone, if it's not something illegal, I don't care. Now, I may joke about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the weirdest thing that people really want to police women's bodies. Oh, it's not modest. It's no decency. You know, he presented her like a $2 whore. And I'm like, a bit. What? How do we get to $2 whore? And again, the crazy thing is, if that ain't your cup of tea, then you don't go to that congregation. If you don't like how, and again, I have to reiterate, they weren't at church. If she had wore that dress to church, maybe yes, let's have a conversation. Okay, maybe yes. If she wore that dress to church, okay, maybe let's say then that wasn't really a church appropriate dress. I would agree with that. I would, but I'm not policing anybody on what they wear to a function that is outside of God's house. I can't. She wasn't naked. Anyway, this old man here, that's y'all people. Okay. Any minister, pastor, bishop, okay, who is willing to say, yeah, he had her look like a $2 whore, but I'm not saying she's a whore. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Absolutely. And that's the part that aggravates me the most, is that they are policing her body. They're trying to say what she should and should not wear. Oh, because it just aggravates me, because that's how it starts. That's how it starts. Let me see, Carrie. What's her name? Carrie. It's 2 hours. 2 hours. And again, I said before, people kept using a picture. They kept using a picture with the bright flash on it that makes it look more new than what it is. And I'm like, in honesty, if you look at it, it don't look new. It look like it's fabric. It's fabric. It's brown skin color fabric. Can we not wear skin color fabric? Because when you see the outfit itself without a flash on it, it doesn't give the illusion of nude to me. Only above her breast, that it looks as if she doesn't have anything on up here. But I don't think her ass, the fuck. And then because she's child, look how she came to. Okay, you want, okay, I'm gonna wear sneakers, a blue jean dress, and a sweater, bitch. Okay, I love the fact that they trolling. Like, okay, good. Okay, look, the Lord approves this. Okay, I'm in some sneakers, a blue jean Amish dress, a sweater shirt with a turtleneck. Cause that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Even though whenever I'm around here, bitch, I'm covered from head to toe. Okay, you don't see nothing on me. Okay. But y'all gonna keep hating on me for no goddamn reason and whatnot. Leave me alone, bitch. That dress ain't the bit more see-through. But I'm gonna stop. Because again, it starts with people policing how you dress, what you wear, where you go. And we have to stop. Oh, but but she's a pastor's wife, so she ain't God. Everybody and their mama and daddy got here because somebody got naked. Okay. Ain't nobody got here being fully clothed. So that's the part I will continue to defend. We have to stop saying, but she's a pastor's wife. She can't be out here in the flesh colored clothes. She can't be doing that. No. Jesus want you to be in all the child a damn potato sack. No, get in a potato sack. But again, if you don't like what she's wearing, I suggest you don't wear it. If you don't like it, don't wear it. But let's stop policing women's bodies and say when they, again, I'm last point. She wasn't at church. If I'm a nurse from 9 to 5 in scrubs, bitch, I can wear a skin colored black and tan dress when I'm off work. I'm not a nurse anymore. Again, when y'all go to heaven, when y'all have to cross the pearly gates and God tell y'all, no, you can't come in here because you wore that mini skirt that one time at band camp. Okay, no, you can't come in. Why? Because you ate some pig feet, and I said don't eat pork. No, if everybody has something that isn't right with God. We should not tell pastors' wives, you better not come out here in a dress that's skin colored. We know we can't see not near nipple, not near coochie hair, or not near butt crack. We know we can't see it, but it's an illusion. Don't you dare come out with no illusion. Fuck that. We go through enough. Okay? We got titties on our, we got heavy ass titties, vaginas, birthing babies, periods, mammograms, hot flashes, menopause, perimenopause. Bitch, I'm not finna fuss with you about my outfit, hoe. We have women who be fully leaking blood out their body while having to still live life. I ain't seen not damn man have his dick leaking and he's okay. So please stop policing our. We go through enough, Jesus, okay? But I'm telling you, when you get to the pearly gates and God tell you you can't get in because you did this, that, and the other, and you see pastor's wife walking past you in her skin color outfit, don't be pissed that she got in and you did not. Okay? Okay? Let he who was without sin cast the first stone. Can't no one cast no damn stone around here. Women go through enough. Why keep judging her because she's a pastor's wife? So what? She not God. None of us are God. None of us are perfect. We have a forgiving God. And I believe God is not gonna say, well, Carrie, that one time that dress you wore, I didn't like it. So I'm gonna send you down there with the devil. Well, God, it was only a dress. I'm saying that ain't what it is. At the all. Anyway. Let's move on. I can cuss y'all out all day. Okay. No. What Puffy at? Child Puffy. Now, Puffy's in jail. Okay. Puffy been in jail. Puffy been in jail. It's been years. But like almost 2 years now this one. Okay. So Diddy money is getting a little bit funny. Okay. So this is my thing. If I know that my boss is on trial and could possibly go to prison, in my opinion, I'ma probably start looking for another job because how do I know I'm gonna have a job once he's gone? Okay, so Diddy's money is under fire because employees are saying they're not getting paid while he's locked up. Okay, money tensions is bubbling around Diddy in his camp with complaints surfacing on that some bills and paychecks are stalled with the man in prison. Okay. I still wonder once he was in jail and even during a trial, I feel like what money was coming in to pay stuff. I feel like more money was probably going out. They say Diddy's finances are currently being managed by TriStar Sports and Entertainment, which is why he's incarcerated. Those sources describe tight financial control that have left some attorneys and staff frustrated, claiming payments have been delayed or not issued at all. The outlet says that the situation has already led to at least one staff member quitting. However, a different picture is being presented by Diddy's spokesperson, Judah Engelmeyer, Mayor. Okay. It told TMZ people, personnel, and attorneys are all being paid and no one's leaving. When pressed on timing, They said Sean Combs controls his own finances. Everyone gets paid for their work once it's completed and confirmed after a routine review. First of all, wait, hold on. So I do my job because at my job, okay, all we do was approve the time cards. Okay, we hit approve and the person is paid. If for me to get paid, I had to wait for the work to be completed, for someone to confirm something's done, and then a review. Bitch, I'm not getting paid in a timely manner. Okay. So this also said that Diddy's family does not have open access to his money during his incarceration. Instead, spending is reportedly capped under a structured budget overseen by TriStar. If that limit is exceeded, invoices must be submitted for approval, and approval is not guaranteed. Bitch, can you imagine? You have unlimited access to whatever. Okay? All the monies, all the shopping, all the cars, and your punk ass daddy gets arrested, goes to prison, and now every penny you spend is basically scrutinized because he could not be a sane individual and not beat people up. Okay, that's probably why Christian and Justin are doing that Zeus show, because they'll have their own money coming in. Because again, if the Diddy money is all being controlled by the TriStar people or whatever, meaning I have to ask if I want to pay for a hooker. Usually, if I wanted to pay for a hooker, my dad gave me the 10K. I can't get 10K for the hooker so easily, so now I have to work my own way to get money for the hooker. If I wanted some weed, child, if I wanted whatever, I have to wait for the people to approve my stuff. Even if the twins, the twins and what they want to spend money on, the little baby, the love little baby, okay, the chance girl. Everyone is having to wait for someone else to, and again, I feel like I don't know what income is coming in, because before he even got arrested, once he gave Cassie that money, and he kind of sold some of his, he was no longer involved in certain business endeavors. Okay, I kept thinking, well, where is the income coming in? People ain't really playing no bad boy music around here. He gave away some royalties to some artists to help them not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it could be they have to tightly manage because there's no income coming in like it used to. Child, stop fighting people. Okay, don't do that. Portia around here. Now, every time, that's Portia, her little girlfriend, child. Now, every time we see other people, okay, folks swapping down, oh, Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre was a stunt. Why don't no one say that about Portia? Okay. Why don't no one? Because I still don't believe this relationship.
It's coming up. I guess the end of the clip. Oh, okay, you're gonna clip it. Okay. Dip back in like you just coming up. I guess the end of the clip. Oh, okay, you're gonna clip it. Okay.
Portia wants y'all to believe that she's in this relationship and it's real. I feel like Portia's scheming and scamming again. Okay, this time with lesbian. Okay, Portia scheming and scam with Cordell, who folks still try to say Cordell was gay. She then got with Dennis. Okay, and she schemed a scam with that man at the hookah lounges and whatever, became his baby mama. Okay, she then was with Simon, and then she became a Nigerian, and now she's a lesbian. Okay, so it's every time I see someone say, "Oh, you know, no, Portia around here creating fake relationships for attention."
Throw the water up.
Picture.
I'm doing video while you jumping up.
Not showing the behind the scenes of the corporate event.
You ready for the photo?
Yeah.
Girl, let me know when to let me break up. Okay, I just, you know what I'm saying? And even if you want to do we having fun, and I record my girl, don't let us hear you directing the photo shoot. Okay? Because it sounds like you're business partners. Because no one around the world knew who the Sway girl was. You know what I'm saying? I think they know her in Atlanta, but not around the world. So Portia wanted to get out of the Simon bubble, the cloud of the Nigerians. So I'm gonna be a lesbian. I'm gonna be a lesbian with this lady who has her own salon suite here in Atlanta. Okay, where PJ at? Does PJ know the lesbian? Are y'all living together? It's a scheme and a scam. It's a scheme and a scam. You know, no good nigga edition. Cam Newton.
We've always had an audience. When all the audiences are gone and it's just you, what's going on in here?
I'm at peace the most. But there's a lot of me that asks the question, are you going to fight for me? Because when I was vulnerable to the individuals, that's family, that's friends, that's partners, are you going to fight for? That's what I'm most scared of. Because everybody in love, everybody want to walk down, everybody want to do all the festive marital stuff that the Bible don't even say. And when I call it out, I'm like, yo, the Bible ain't never mentioned no honeymoon. The Bible ain't never mentioned the ring. The Bible ain't never mentioned spending millions and thousands of dollars on a marriage celebration. The Bible didn't say a lot of these things, but if we're going off of the Bible's accord.
Did the Bible take it from that bow tie and that hat and that vest? The Bible ain't never said put on a straw hat, a bow tie, and a vest. But you did.
There's a lot of worldly things that have crept into it. So now for me, above all, going back to the most impactful vow, for me, I want to know without a shadow of a doubt, for better or for worse.
So I'm going to do all the worst. Okay? I'm going to do all the worst to make you prove to me that you really gonna stick by me. I'ma have babies on you. I'ma lie to you. I'ma cheat on you. I'ma have a throuple without you. Cause I wanna know, baby, is you here for me?
But don't just walk with me when it's for the betterment of you.
Yeah, I got it.
And that's
I got that.
TD. Okay, shut up. Shut up, TD Jakes. Don't agree with him now.
And as long as people understand that, when you are hurt,
come get me.
I may tell, man, get the hell away.
But don't pay that no attention.
That's the character. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then some will say, "Oh, that's toxic." Miss me with that. It's like no.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah. You know, they
when
got
it's
different
really
words.
a test.
It's.
Will you come get me? It's real.
TD, TD Jakes, what the
really a test, because your definition of love is proven by you, the other person coming to get you, and that way you don't have to worry about abandonment.
Nigga, I'm not daycare. I'm not daycare. There's a difference between someone saying, if I'm in pain, I can be standoffish. If I'm in pain, I may not want to verbally say, please help me. However, when you are in pain, you should not make the woman you're with feel as if she's a burden or she's aggravating you or get the wow for what? I know a lot of men like to put capes on and be, you know what I'm saying, I'm super fine. However, you can't treat the person you're with like shit. And then when they say you want some toxic ass bullshit, you want to make it seem, but I'm testing you though. I want to see will you come and save me from treating you like crap. And you want to bring in the Bible don't say honeymoon or weddings, and you don't have to do that. A lot of folk get married and don't go on a honeymoon. A honeymoon means I am celebrating the fact that we're married. That's it. That's all. A honeymoon can be a 3-day stay at the Motel 6 and Jet's Pizza and some liquor. Okay, some Fago Pop, some Better Made chips, some pineapples, okay, some condoms. Because you don't want to get pregnant. But like you're making it seem as if people only want to spend the monies. It's the monies. No, nigga, take your bow tie ass up out of here.
Checkmate.
I got you.
I take you through these courses just to see. I want it. This is the only way I can find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you call it how I see it, man. My father ain't raised no fool now.
Yes, he did. It did raise you. A fool was made.
Mm-hmm. And I done got food before. Mm-hmm. So for me, I need to sit up here and say like, hey, hold on. I hate to do this to you, baby. I gotta see.
So because somebody broke your heart one day 30 years ago, every woman now has to pass this random ass test. It's the Hunger Games. I gotta pass the test. Who wants to go up the Tribune? Not me, ho. When Bella said, "Bite me and make me a vampire," I want to know. I don't need to become a vampire to be with Edward Cullen. I don't want to have to sacrifice my humanity to be with somebody who's on the other level of the playing field around there. Go find you a vampire. Bitch, leave me be. And TD, you up there co-signing this shit for what? There's a difference in saying I want someone who won't leave at the first sign of regular trouble. I get that. Because marriage is hard. Living with somebody day in and day out is probably the hardest thing next to childbirth and a blind man threading a needle. Okay? Because you have to coexist and you're two different people. So I get you want to find someone who will work with you through the hard times. However, that should not mean that you treat me like shit and you're toxic to me because you're testing me and you want to be sure I'll endure it. You want to shovel shit down my throat just so I can say, no. Fuck you, fuck TD Jakes, fuck your hat, your shoes, your legs been crossed, that punk ass bow tie, the punk ass vest, that sweater. There's a difference between making sure the person you're with knows, hey, we not gonna like each other every day. I'ma love you, but I might not like you sometimes. And in those days of not liking that person, you have to still want to try. But that does not include you mistreating your person just to see how much bullshit they'll put up with. That's what Cam Newton be doing. He tried to spout out all this bullshit for no reason. And that's why most folks is fucking single, because you niggas is crazy. You have 18 kids and you want someone to prove themselves to you. Anyway, let me stop that. Child, man, fuck Cam Newton. On any given Sunday, Cam Newton. Because I'm like, what? What do you mean? Megan Thee Stallion. I want to Megan Thee Stallion. Hold on, I want to get to Twitter. Megan, okay, was around here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Now, firstly, you know, Megan sued the Milagro girl, right? And she won, I think it was $59,000 or it's 50 some thousand in what she won from her. Okay. That's one set amount. Okay. So Meg also put a court order. Okay. She wants the award of taxable costs because when you take me to court, bitch, and you lose, but I had to spend money, you have to pay for that. So on top of the $51,000, Meg also wants $68,850. Okay, for service of process and filing fees, deposition transcripts and video destination. Yes, hearing transcript, all the stuff for the trial itself. Now that does not include her lawyer fees. So a lot of folk were saying, "Oh, Meg only gonna get a couple hours." No, Meg gonna still get more money than the girl has. And sometimes, okay, when someone does something offensive to you and you sue them, and you may not get millions. However, they will always owe you money. And now their life is complicated because they ain't got it. Because they ain't got it. Now, separate from that, you know, she also sent a thing saying, "Hey, judge, okay, we want Milagro to not be able to speak on that. We want like a PPO for like I think like a 5-year restraining order that they wanted." And Milagro had posted, it was like a while ago, she had posted saying, "Yeah, all my lawyers quit. I can't afford them. You know, I had the one lawyer quit, and now my other lawyers quit as well." So she's known since sometime in December she had no lawyers. Okay, and so when Meg filed the paperwork saying, "Hey, we want a PPO against them," Milagro and them had not responded. The judge then said, "Well, bitch, guess what? If you don't respond by this Friday night, we're going to give an automatic judgment to Meg." Now a new lawyer, okay, for Milagro is asking for a 15-day extension. Now to get you gotcha, in my opinion, is that if you knew, let's fuck my page. If you knew that, I think Milagro, is it this one? I want to find a page. If you knew last month that you did not have a lawyer, but you also know that you have a lawsuit pending, you should have gotten new lawyers. You can't then wait and say, "Oh, Yeah, Judge, I need some more time. I need 2 more weeks. No, you knew the whole time. Again, stop playing these childish games because when someone sue you and you can't defend yourself, you can't afford a lawyer, you're ass out. So I don't even care that Megan didn't get like a whole bunch of money. It's the aggravation of the fact that Milagro won't have the money to pay. So she'll always owe someone. That is and she can't file bankruptcy with it. She can't get out of it. And that's what happens when you play these childish games. When you are a YouTuber content creator, or just anyone who has conversations about, stuff, you can't be out here on the bullshit. You just can't. What happens is you're gonna get caught up. Once Cardi sued, here we go. Once Cardi sued Tasha K, I was like, bitch, y'all have to be careful. So on December 26th, she posted, the other two lawyers I had will be withdrawn from my case as well. Whoop-de-doo. Meaning I don't have any lawyers. So you've known this since then. You knew already. So I need 2 more weeks. I need 2 more weeks, Jesus, to fix it. Wait, my thing's going away. I need 2 weeks to fix it because what's gonna happen. You can't just be out here talking shit all willy-nilly. That ain't how it goes. Snitches have to harass celebrities but don't want to be held accountable. And this is the thing. There's a big difference between harassing celebrities for attention, for clicks and views, and you know what they're saying is harassment. You know that it's ridiculous. Versus someone who just has an opinion on something. You're just talking about, what's going on. You're not talking as if anything is fact. You're not making up stories or whatever. And some of the stuff that Tasha K was accused of and that Malaga was accused of, they were making up stuff. They were purposefully going after Meg just to harass her. And so now Tory's in prison. And I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna give you the $200K you're gonna need to pay Meg. Because again, Meg also is going to ask for lawyer fees. Malaya can't afford her own attorney. So you have to be careful because again, you're going to get played every time. You went and was capping and caping for Tory and he got you in a whole heap of trouble. You can't afford to pay that lady because you ain't got it. You ain't got it. And that's your fault. Because again, as soon as Cardi sued Tasha, I said, nah, bitch. I don't play them games. I'm not playing in court. Nothing. And she's learning the hard way. Okay. So, girl, pay her money. Now let's do, because what's left, child? I think it's Cardi and them. Yes. Let's do Cardi. We'll end it with the Christian Keys child. Christian Keys, Lord Jesus. Cardi and Tasha K were back and forth yesterday. So, Cardi sued Tasha K. She won. Tasha owes her $4 million. Okay. She's having to pay Cardi, I think like either monthly or maybe quarterly, but Tasha K is having to send Cardi via check throughout the year. Okay. Yesterday, I showed y'all Tasha was posting on Twitter. She had posted about, oh yeah, people are intimidating witnesses. She put up Stefan as her avatar picture, which we all know that was her trying to harass Cardi. And again, Cardi said yesterday, bitch, you don't have to say my name. We know you're fucking with me. Okay. But after we went through all the lives of them talking, Tasha K still went on live trying to. Tasha K is a a dark skinned black woman, and in a way, it does feel like she was trying to race bait, skin tone bait people to go at Cardi.
That. I'm just saying, if I were like that, I'm very vulnerable. I love showing my vulnerability. I think it's normal. To show vulnerability. So I love getting on live. I ain't gonna say I love getting on live crying, but I love when I fuck up. I love when I'm emotional. I love when I'm happy. I love when I'm sad. Y'all get to see all parts of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all parts of my 100% authenticity, my original face, my original hair and hairline. Original, and it will always stay like this, my original body. I love being black. I love being a dark-skinned black woman. I love having a big round nose. I love how it shines when I'm on camera.
So, of course, she's poking at Cardi because Cardi, has had some surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Cardi does wear wigs, but Cardi's hair under her wigs is amazing. So, you can't really judge somebody based on wigs when under the wig it's a whole bunch of hair. But again, I love my black nose because Cardi's had a nose job. So again, her trying to say I love my black features in a way that would make people say, yeah, because Cardi must not like black features. So she's purposefully saying things to make people, in my opinion, feel as if Cardi B is not happy with herself, so she wouldn't have a nose job, this, that, or the other.
From being drunk. Like, I love all of these. My husband loves to rub noses with me. My kids give me nose rubs. Like, I love everything about that. I'm just saying, if I were like that, everything
But the
about
fact that
me.
your husband is there with you at night.
He's
in your
upstairs
bed
sleep.
every
He was like,
day.
Tasha, what happened against it? I said, baby, go to sleep. This has nothing to do with us. Like, baby, just keep working for me. That's all your job is to do. Just keep working for me.
Even though my husband's at home with me because for one, Cardi and Offset are divorcing. But I feel like that was even a shot because Stefan for Christmas time was at his house in Massachusetts, but he has to work. Cardi and Stefan has made it clear they live together, but they also have more than one property. They both also travel. So I mean, girl. So Cardi's point is Tasha K be still harassing her, but without using her name.
Working for us. Thank you for having a vasectomy. So in case he did go out and cheat, there wouldn't be no side babies or anything like that. At least, I don't know that life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't. Like, our kids were planned. Like we actually, like, you ready to have it? Yeah, I'm ready to have it. Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. Like everything in our,
which is a shot at Cardi because Cardi said that she, Bubbles, girl, Bubbles, Blossom wasn't planned, and we know the newest baby wasn't planned. So even her saying, well, "My kids are all planned," it's like, bitch, don't do that. Okay, don't play that game. Okay. Don't do that. But again, it's Cardi's point saying she's trying to poke at me without saying my name.
our life is like planned. Like
not rebounds,
not rebounds, or I'm trying to, or I'm getting with a nigga that everything.
But the
about
fact
me.
that your husband is there with you at night.
Not.
Oh, it cut off. Cardi was like, "Ho, shut up."
Do something, bitch. Don't be trying to use your skin color. When somebody said that you're ugly, bitch, it's not because your fucking skin color, bitch. It's because you're fucking ugly. Don't put that shit on your fucking skin color, bitch, because there's too many bad brown bitches. And that done fucked a lot, okay? So don't even put that shit. Don't stop with that race baiting shit. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain. There's a lot of, you have caused so much damage to the fucking black community. The way that you trash talk so much motherfucking legends. The way that you make up lies about fucking a lot of about black celebrities. I never see you harass not one white person, bitch. All you ever do is talk shit. Bitch, you even said that Portia was ugly. Bitch, are you dumb? That's one of the baddest bitches ever. So don't ever say that, bitch. Just because you're insecure and people call you fucking ugly, bitch, don't put that on your skin color. You're just an ugly bitch. And I didn't say nothing about your nose, bitch. You just fucking ugly. Do something, bitch. Second, bitch. You out here talking shit about original face. Bitch, my original face, the face that I had, the face that I have now, the face that I had in 2015, the face that I had in 2010, the bitch, any face that I ever had, bitch, you ain't fucking with it.
Not any face I've had. Not any face I've had. I want to say two things. One, Tasha K has, in her time frame of being a blogger, a YouTuber, a media person, I mean, she do go in on black people. She do. I don't think that she, dislikes black people, but I do think Cardi's point in saying you've caused havoc in the black community yourself. You've went at a lot of black people in general. You have created. I sued you for lying on me. So I think our point is you can't make it seem as if you're so pro-black when we've seen you be extremely negative towards some black people.
You ain't fucking with it, bitch. Let me tell you something about you, bitch. Let me tell you something about you, bitch. Let me tell you something about me, and let me tell you something about you, bitch. Let me tell you something, right? When you a dancer, you know what you gotta look like? You gotta look good. You gotta be a bad bitch. That's why I was making thousands of dollars every single fucking night. Not sucking dick. I ain't have to show no pussy. I strip in New York. In New York, you can show no pussy. Second, bitch, you can't be fucking niggas or you're gonna get fucking fired. You can't even leave the club with niggas or you're gonna get fired. Niggas liked it how I looked. I was a pretty petite bitch. Nice titties, nice stomach, nice fucking ass. Pretty little young bitch. Bitch, let me tell you something. One thing about it, you can never make money off your looks. You could even strip even if you wanted to, bitch. You always been a chopped cheese hoe. Bitch, you always been chopped cheese, bitch. You always been a sherm bitch. And you can never rely on how you look, bitch. You can never rely on how you look, bitch, for no fucking money, no fucking nothing, bitch. Bitch, you look like fucking little Boosie, bitch.
Little Boosie. Oh, Lord.
Why would she say that? Like,
now she look like Boosie. Oh, Lord.
Actually, little Boosie look better than fucking you, bitch. So stop it. You know the difference between me and you, bitch? That's what you fucking hate, bitch. When all things fucking fail, bitch, I can fucking rely on my looks, bitch. When all things fucking fails, you can't be fucking niggas or you're gonna get fucking fired. You else, bitch, I can rely on a nigga taking care of me, bitch, because I'm a bad bitch. You never been that. You gotta be the provider in your relationship, bitch. You know what else you mad at me? Because you know what else you mad at me about? You mad because I have a mom and dad to fall back on.
Not the parents.
That's why you always gotta bring up niggas. Bitch, niggas come and go. But you know what's something that you don't have, bitch? If your nigga leave you, you don't got no family to go to. Bitch, your family hates you.
Oh.
nigga.
And that's a fact. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about your spaces, bitch. You know how much your mama had to fucking hate you that she was letting your fucking uncle touch on you, bitch?
Not on my watch. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Your mama was on drugs, letting niggas touch you. You such a hateful bitch. You know, you such a hateful, disgraceful bitch that you was even putting your stepsister on fucking blast. Bitch, you don't do that shit. I don't give a fuck if it's a stepsister. I don't give a fuck. If you ever live with somebody, you don't come on social media and try to make them go through shit. Else, bitch, I could rely on a nigga. You was making your stepsister go through shit while she was pregnant. You want to know why? Because you was always hating on your stepsister. Because you was the ugly duckling in your fucking family, bitch. Bitch, I ain't have to fucking lie on what I said about you, bitch. I ain't said nothing about your nose, bitch. You know what the fuck I said about you? There you go, trying to use some fucking sympathy and race card. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Fuck you, bitch. You know how many fucking bad shit you have said about fucking black celebrities, bitch? You know how many hells you have fucking put every fucking black celebrity in? And you motherfuckers that should be supporting her because you think they have your fucking fave back and best interest, they don't got their best interest. She don't got nobody best fucking interest. Y'all here fucking supporting her and shit because you think that she got your fave's best interest, but she don't. You wanna know why she don't have your fucking fave's best interest? Because a bitch like her, you out here making false allegations about people that was directly working with the bitch.
Look, I agree. Wait. If we got beef forever. Okay. And Tasha and Cardi B, I expect this. Because, bitch, yes, it's on site.
Would you do that? Knowing that you could be putting the bitch fucking business and work at risk. But you don't. You only give a fuck about yourself. That bitch is for self. That bitch is for self. Using your fave as a pawn to have her support y'all. To have you support her. You think that she got your fave's best interest.
I'm just saying, if I were like that, I'm very everything.
Not.
Child.
Now, very vulnerable.
You was making.
Oh, Lord. Look, I'ma say this. Cardi has a point in saying there are some YouTubers who probably is for self. And I think her point with Tasha K is we've seen Tasha K befriend people, record conversations, and then post the shit that she got it because that's what she do. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's her point in saying, you know, Tasha K will burn her own bridge because it's more about her than about whoever her friends are. And girl, now the get you gotcha, okay, is Tasha had posted all that stuff yesterday, right? Now, first of all, I had posted this before.
Real. She speaks to a demographic that everybody can relate to because she came from that demographic. The pregnancy, her album was amazing. I got Cardi B's album on playlist in my car. You know what I'm saying? And I just be, you know, drip, drip, drip. All her songs. I'm like, my old ass sitting up in here telling me I'm dripping in ice. And I don't own one diamond but this one, okay? This is the only diamond I own, y'all. And I'm talking about drip. Came through dripping, drip, drip. Came through dripping, drip, drip. That was on my, this is all I got. Like I said, I got Cardi B's whole album just playing. Cardi is real. Cardi is real. He is real. The reason Cardi B is winning right now is because she's real. She's real.
Okay. Okay. But separately, okay, look at our page. Tasha deleted again. She yesterday we watched it yesterday. She had put Stefan as her background picture, as her avatar picture. She had reposted the interview that she did with that man who accused Stefan of pulling his dick out and jacking off in front of him. She had made a post saying, "Oh yeah, with intimidation, you're going to jail." So she was posting things again, not saying Cardi's name, but posting stuff that was in direct aim at Cardi of the B. Okay, but she's been backtracking. Okay, meaning she went and took it all down. Okay, again, when you post something, leave it up. Once you take it down, oh, you're backtracking. Oh, you didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. You took it all down. Deleted it all away. Okay, she put this up. Mood, crusty, bald headed, and all. I'll see y'all tomorrow night for some good old white wine Wednesday. And she posted this. But again, I'm like, what? If we know it, I would not say Cardi's crashing. Cardi is directly responding to her ops. You know what I'm saying? Like when Cardi responds in that way to random, Twitter folk, I don't like that. That's crashing out. But when you have an issue with somebody, when you have a known issue with someone who you sued for fucking with you, and they keep fucking with you, I think you have a right to go off on that person who you have a personal issue with. Okay, but Tasha said, "No, I'm gonna delete all that stuff." I didn't say nothing. I'm a delete it all. Okay. Now she put up here, "I want to say thank you to my community for having my back. I didn't ask, but I sure do appreciate it. Love y'all. Voodoo Doll on YouTube, cast and spells, not casting spells, child. What is going on?" My point is, okay, not Nikki, Cardi and Tasha K will forever have beef in one way or the other. Okay, but Tasha K, leave that girl name out your mouth. Okay. Lastly, Christian Keys. Now, one, okay, y'all like the video. Child, Christian Keys is saying the stuff that we want him to say. They ain't saying stuff that we need him to say. Now, I found this. Remember when Christian Keys was talking about somebody did something?
Let me cut the TV down. Yeah, we need to be this loud. What's going on, y'all? I want to talk to you about some stuff. And it's been on my heart, so I want to speak on it. All right. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing.
And we're not gonna watch this whole thing. Refresher.
I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience.
what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, you know, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got, at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years.
Now, Christian Keys back in 2023, okay, made about 4 or 5 either TikTok or Instagram. I can't think of which one. It was either TikTok or Instagram, but he made these videos accusing someone of sexual harassment. He was like, "Oh yeah, somebody put try to grab my dick." I feel like it was one recording of him saying that someone tried to grab his penis. Okay. And again, he never said, is it this one?
You tell a grown man, I'm not into guys, and he tries to grab your private parts, not once but twice, after trying to climb into bed with you. That is the legal definition of sexual assault.
And the crazy part was, some told him, well, no, save the video of him talking and him having again the same story as the Derek Dixon guy and the other dude. Okay. So, but again, that was back in 2023. He made these videos. I'm going to come out and say, and blah, 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 blah. I got these recordings, blah, 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 blah. You don't, unless someone come and say blah, 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 blah. And then he kind of went away. He took down the videos and never said nothing else about this powerful person who had been harassing him for years, and it was on his heart to speak out. So, in my opinion, what I have never liked about this situation is he won't say the name of whoever it is, what makes it feel like he got paid off to not say that person's name who he's accusing of sexual harassment. Now we all assumed and thought and our opinion was that it was Tyler Perry. He's never said it was Tyler Perry, but however, his allegations. Okay, but let me airdrop it. His allegations was always the fact of him saying, I just want to show y'all him saying it so that way, because the video. Hold on. Remove this one. So again, I didn't make up nothing.
You tell a grown man, I'm not into guys, and he tries to grab your private parts, not once but twice, after trying to climb into bed with you. That is the legal definition of sexual assault.
So again,
fucking with him. You tell a grown man, I'm not into guys, and he tries to grab your private parts, not once but twice, after trying to climb into bed with you. That is the legal definition of sexual assault.
So Christian Key said this back in 2023. Okay. And the lives he did were all over social media. We discussed it when he said it. We watched things in full. But again, he took them down and never mentioned it again. Now, his story matches what the men who are suing Tyler Perry said happened. Now, we don't know if they heard what Christian said and then said, hey, he did that to us too. Or if they heard what Christian said of it, because Christian did not say Tyler Perry, we don't know, okay? But again, Christian Keys has never said who he was talking about in those multiple videos accusing a powerful person who he's worked with for years of harassing him sexually over the years. Okay, I want to say that. And again, he posted them, talked for it was like 4 or 5 days of lives, and then he took them down and went away and came back as if nothing had happened, as if he had not accused someone of doing something horrendous. Okay, so recently he just got his TikTok page back. I guess he had lost it or something, and I had to clip together his lives because he was calling out Tyler Perry. He also called out Sky Black. Now, you know, Sky Black, he was on Sisters at one point. He then is on All the Queen's Men. He's been in other movies as well. He used to be a background dancer for Beyonce and them. He's married to KJ Smith. So he is a, Tyler Perry Studios employee. Okay, he's married to KJ, who plays Andy on Sister. So Christian, I'm like, not you called out Tyler Perry and Sky
about not being there no more.
And I sped it up because again, I sped it up.
Because the studio tried to steal my Creative by credit. So like they posted even this week, and
let me explain. So if any of y'all watched the show All the Queen's Men on BT Plus, Christian Keys wrote the book years ago, turned the book into a show. Okay. The book he wrote, the show he wrote was like the first season of All the Queen's Men that's on BT Plus that is shot on Tyler Perry Studios. Now, some folks felt like if you're accusing Tyler Perry or somebody of actual assault, okay, but your product is on BT Plus, is shot at Tyler Perry Studios, and is all connected. People are wondering how that all works. So he's here discussing the fact that the upcoming season 5 of All the Queen's Men on BT Plus is like the last season. Okay, so that's what he's discussing.
I'm not mad about not being there no more. Because the studio tried to steal my Creative by credit. So like they posted even this week, end of the year, and you post my show like that's your show. It's you putting the show out there, but you're also the same studio, Tyler Perry Studios, that removed my Creative by credit, and I had to call a union to have them force TPS to put it back on there. So I'm not sad that my show isn't there anymore. After season 5, it won't be there anymore. I won't have to deal with that shady, corny kind of leadership over there that would dare. You got 16, 17 shows. I got 1. Let me have credit. My contract says I get credit. Why your corny ass trying to steal my credit?
So he is accusing Tyler Perry and probably BT as well of trying to steal his creative credit for All the Queen's Men. Even him mentioning how, Tyler Perry has all these other shows, which is Tyler Perry has 1,000 shows. His point is like, if you have all these other shows, why do you want my show?
Because you can't write like me. Because you can't write like me.
Not being shady because he can't write like you. Yes, KJ and Sky had their daughter, I think maybe in November.
My contract says I get credit. Why your corny ass trying to steal my credit? Because you can't write like me. Because you can't write like me. Yeah, I wrote the book. And I wrote the show. I wrote the pilot. I created the show. I wrote the first season. It was originally, All the Queen's Men was originally 8 episodes, 8 half-an-hour episodes. And unbeknownst to me, Boss Man went in there and added 10 or 15 minutes to each episode, writing-wise, and then wrote the 10th episode himself.
So this is the part that I kind of get confused on, because I feel like I always knew the show was a creation from the book Christian wrote. So I always knew that. I think because it was shot, under Tyler Perry production, people assumed it was a show that Tyler created, but it was really Christian show. I wouldn't have cared that much about it, because it was his creation. But if he's saying, well, I wrote 8 episodes, 8 30-minute episodes, but then you also say Tyler came and added, 15, 20 minutes to each episode, and then wrote 2 more episodes to make it, instead of being 8, be 10 for season 1. So was Tyler Perry always trying to get credit from the beginning?
And I wasn't worried right away, even though I should have been a part of that. I should have been allowed to do that because I was the writer's room for season 1. So I wrote the whole season. But as soon as he popped in, and now it's 10 one-hour episodes, and he started writing on it. So then season 2, season 3, he just showed up and said, hey, here's the next 20 episodes, and here's the next 16 after that. I didn't get a chance to contribute. So that's when it got real weird.
So yeah, I would be pissed too if I wrote or brought a show in, and now I'm not allowed to write on the show. So that is frustrating, but it also makes me wonder, what was the contract? Was your contract for 1 season based on the book you wrote? And then if after everything after that, was that based on just Tyler's and them's writing?
Yeah, he was like, oh, this is the hottest thing over here. Ain't nobody checking on that show. Ain't nobody worried about that show. Ain't nobody this, that, and the other. I got to put my name on something that ain't mine. And season 2 and season 3 is when All the Queen's Men got weird and dudes started getting raped with dildos and all that weird shit.
I said, they're right with dildos.
Nobody want to see that shit. Put that on your show. That's why I'm glad my show ain't there no more. Put that on Oval or Bruh or Sisters or whatever. Put that bullshit on your show. I'm glad because I don't have to deal with that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you completely change the integrity of a creation.
So again, I had to cut pieces and pieces and pieces. So him saying, oh, the writing got weird because I wasn't writing it. Season 2 and season 3, was weird or whatever. That the episodes. I've always liked the show. From season 1, I always felt like it was a very extra, out the box type of show. I do. I feel like I never thought Tyler Perry was writing this shit. I thought it was always crazy from the beginning, in my opinion. But him saying, well, no, Tyler added all this extra weird stuff because no one liked his shows. Now I'm gonna say this. Tyler Perry's writing is child. It needs some help. But I do feel like people do watch his other shows because I still watch Sisters. I used to watch The Oval. I don't anymore. But I feel like, Tyler also had shows like on every fucking network, which was crazy. So it does make you wonder, why would Tyler want to also have so much control over Christian's show, per Christian?
All the Queen's Men fans, I don't love the news that it's moving, but it's moving, and that's cool. Most of the cast, if they're available, will still have a space to come and do great work because they were amazing. They just showed up and kicked ass.
Now, he's going to now speak about Sky Black. And again, Sky Black is the actor who was on Sisters at one point, but he plays Amp on All the Queen's Men. So that's what we're about to be speaking about.
There will be some people that won't be there, some noticeable faces. So, yeah, you're not gonna see Amp anymore after season 5. Not even gonna mention the name in the script. Probably won't even show, just to be disrespectful, probably ain't even gonna show the funeral. Because if you laugh in my face about how high you are on my show and you're disrespectful and unprofessional, you're gone. So, yeah, travel safe. But Amp won't be back.
Again, Amp is played by Sky. Now, Christian accusing Amp of being high on sets, of being disrespectful on sets, of not being professional on set. I'm like, damn, Amp, you're going to get in trouble. What is you doing? Okay, what is happening?
At all. Ever. On anything that I write. Sky. Amp, whatever. What up, Charlotte? So, yeah, and there'll be a couple other people. Yeah, you can't cut somebody out on their stuff because you don't like what they did or because they stood up for themselves and you don't like that. You don't get to file false workplace harassment claims. You know, because...
Now, who filed a workplace harassment claim? A part of me wonder when Christian went on the lives and was saying how someone was doing whatever, did Sky complain about that? Because him saying, you know, what you upset because somebody complaining, I'm like, what was that about?
What up, Charlotte? So, yeah, and there'll be a couple other people. Yeah, you can't cut somebody out on their stuff because you don't like what they did or because they stood up for themselves and you don't like that. You don't...
Again, you can't cut somebody out because they stood up for themselves and you ain't like it. I feel like whatever Christian said on them lives, must be what Sky maybe didn't like, and then something happened with that.
Get to file false workplace harassment claims, you know, because you check somebody for ad-libbing and all of that. So all that'll be addressed now that the show is back in my control. I can remove those problematic entities and keep going and work with amazing people that really just care about the word on the page. And I don't know. They don't really tell me much. So I believe all 16 episodes should be dropping this year. I believe. Why is it ending? I don't know. I don't think they know what they're... I don't think BET has a definitive direction of what they want to do and where they're going right now. I think.
Now, BET, Tyler Perry Studios, or no one else has came out and said that the show was ending. This is all coming from Christian saying the show is ending. So, yeah.
I think they're wonderful. I think the potential is incredible. I've rocked with them since Video Soul, and I was on 106 & Park in like 2001, maybe 2002. We drove over there. I had on a burnt orange turtleneck sweater with the burnt orange hat, Timbs, and some jeans. I was on 106. I loved BET, and I have love for BET, but I don't think they know what they're doing. I think somewhere up the chain, they don't know. They think playing older episodes of Martin, a show that we love, they think that's the answer, and I don't think so. I think...
Now, BET has not been BET for a long time. You know, BET has been running off of film for a long time. Even All the Queen's Men is on BET Plus, down on BET. It's on the app. So, you know, BET, MTV, even VH1, we've been saying for years that there's no true content, there are no true shows on those networks. This did not just happen now because of whatever this debacle is between him and Tyler Perry and the shows. So, you know, the state of BET has nothing at all to do with this issue. BET has been in limbo for a long time.
We need BET needs, like, MTV just shut down. What do you think is going to happen to BET? Think we're going to keep going? MTV was bigger and more powerful. And they started dumping reality shows over there, stopped playing music, and it died, and it just closed. So, I don't want to see BET do that, but I'd love for them to figure out what they're going to do. Like, I could leave the entire universe of All the Queen's Men over here with the network. I could have. I got to walk in there this month or next month and tell them, you know, just let them know, hey, I'm shopping it elsewhere, just so you know. So they know. Because once they declared that they weren't going to do it, you know, they have a certain amount of time. They don't know what's going on. Like, BET would need a morning and an evening news station so we can actually get news. You know what I mean? They would need some original unscripted shows. Got those. I got those written. They would need some original scripted shows. I got those written.
So Christian to me is trying to shop his shows for BT while simultaneously dissing BT for working with Tyler Perry, who he say is trying to steal his stuff. So I don't know.
Like good stuff. Real good stuff. We'll see. So we'll see. We'll over there at TPS was inconsistent and apprehensive and cowardly. Like if I go to leadership and say this guy confessed to me and laughed in my face that he's high on my show, I should be able to fire him on the spot. The studio shouldn't be protecting him and keeping him just because he's, married to somebody else on another one of their shows or whatever reason, or whoever he's gotten close with, or
Child, is he close to Tyler Perry? Child, again,
whatever the case may be, they fought me with SAG, with the WGA, we're removing him. I should be able to remove a problematic, unprofessional, inebriated individual from my show at any moment.
Now that's true. If someone is showing up to work inebriated and they can't, and they're causing a workplace disturbance, then yeah, that person should be removed. I'm surprised they allowed Sky Black allegedly to stay if he was, high or inebriated on set. I'm surprised. Now, could it be that you can easily fire someone based on an allegation? Could it be it's a 3-strike rule? I don't know. Or could it be they just don't want Christian Keys having the power to do stuff within the show? So I'm like, he's right in saying if this person is on set inebriated and being disrespectful, I should be able to fire him. But I'm like, sir, we can't help you.
And the studio fought me, so I'm glad. I was relieved when they said it was no longer going to be at BET or TPS, because now I can remove them. Anybody that was problematic or arrogant, get them out of here.
And the only part of me that makes that is sad is the fact that everyone else who works on the show, directors, writers, producers, the actors, all these people are now going to lose their job because of the show is not being picked up anymore. They're all out of work. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Yeah, it changed. It was super. Thank you, Alicia. It's extra double over the top, unrealistic writing. Like you walk in a halfway house, you shoot one person. Like, hey, where's Red? Oh, don't nobody hear me? Bah! Where's Red? And then you have that next guy point upstairs. You don't gotta shoot everybody downstairs in the basement. That's unrealistic and corny. So yeah, we'll figure it out if that universe ends up coming back, and it definitely will, prequel and sequel wise. And then we'll figure out the stage play thing. So, where am I going to bring the show to? Somewhere wonderful. Somewhere, y'all funny. Somewhere wonderful. Somewhere we'll value and appreciate it. And I don't need to control it, but I'll get to contribute the way that a creator of a show should be able to. And they'll allow that. And it'll be appreciated.
So, as of right now, the show has no home. As of right now, he's only saying that the show is going to no longer be on BT Plus. It's fucked up because you don't want to reward bad behavior. So if Sky Black was a bad behavior employee, you don't want to reward that bad behavior, but you also probably can't fire someone in the union so easily. That could be what it is. But the sad part in all of this is that the fact that Tyler Perry has so many dealings with all the different networks and streaming sites. The same way people have said that Monique has been complaining for 30 years about her stuff with Tyler Perry, which made other folks not want to work with her. I just hope that Christian doesn't get himself into a box to where, because of how he is calling out his alleged treatment by Tyler Perry Studios, BT, and any actors on the All the Queen's Men set. I'm hoping that no one decides to not want to work with him because they may feel like he is difficult. He has every right to complain about them trying to take his credits, to not allow him to be a creative in his own show. He has a right to complain about anyone, sexually or any kind of harassment to himself, wholeheartedly. But again, I still feel like the fact that he continuously speaks about someone doing something, but he never says who it is. He never says whoever this person is that has done these physical things to him that is, against his autonomy. But he always calls out Tyler Perry and studios in regard to the show All the Queen's Men. So we have to see. Now he's also on, let me see, Kristen Hughes. He's also on the BT Plus show Family Business. What else was he in? Let's see. He's been in a whole bunch of stuff over the years, for sure. And while I don't see his career like being at a halt or standstill, I do wonder who would pick up the show. Because when you pick up the show, you pick up all the negativity attached to the show. BT Plus, has other shows. I love Family Business on that network. But yeah, I feel like it's a damn if you do or damn if you don't. We want people to stand up for themselves. Absolutely. The kicker is like, but you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot at the same time. I do wonder if Sky Black will respond to the allegations of him being, inebriated on set, him being disrespectful on set, him accusing him of, being upset about whatever Christian said. You know what I'm saying? These things. I just hope him speaking out doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I also feel like sometimes when he complains, he's venting to the world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, go vent to your lawyer. Lawsuit. Because if the networks and the studios are taking my property, they're taking my work, they're taking my credits, I would not care to go to social media about it. I'm gonna go sue. And if the show, if since season 1, Tyler on some bullshit, I would have never said, hey, I wouldn't want more seasons. If since season 1 he'd been on bullshit and we're going now into season 5, and Christian is on the show, he's on the show as well. So it's a hard thing. It's him, Eve was on it, it's all the things. So yeah, I just wonder what the response will be from the people who he's speaking about. Child, anyways, late. I am done. Okay. Look, y'all make sure, okay, to like the video. Okay. Subscribe to my channel around here. Okay. Follow me on social media. JayLeesCorner everywhere. I appreciate y'all for being here. But it's almost midnight. Okay, we got 2.5 hours. Anyway, I love you all. Good night. If I will probably be live tomorrow, 9 p.m. So come on back and we shall see. Okay. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And don't y'all let Tyler Perry touch your private parts. Okay. Bye.